Hi everyone, this is Joseph from English with Joseph on Skype. One question I'm asked regularly is about accent. Many people, it seems, struggle with softening their accent so they can sound more English or more authentic or speak with a softer, nicer, more natural English accent. And today I would like to give you a few pieces of advice on how you can sound more like a native English speaker. The first thing we have to discuss is what a native English speaker actually sounds like. Because today here in England we have so many different dialects and accents from all different parts of the UK that it's very hard to know which is the most recognizable or which is the best one that you should follow. My accent is neutral. It's very hard to say where in the UK I come from because I had to work very hard to remove it so I could speak clearly and fluently without any regional dialect. One big problem which people face when they come to the UK is how to use the mouth muscles, because ultimately it is the mouth muscles and the breathing which will dictate how successful you are in sounding native. One thing to keep in mind is that in different parts of the world, in the Latin world especially, people tend to speak as if they're smiling. They speak horizontally, like this. Hello. In England, however, the opposite is true. We tend to speak more vertically. And you can see when I said the word vertically, I didn't say vertically. I said vertically. I pulled my mouth down. And this is what you should be aiming to do. If you look at the Queen's speech, for example, or any newscaster, it often looks like they don't have any emotion. They often look like they're not smiling, and that's not the case. What's happening there is they're simply not moving their mouth like this. They're moving it like this. Let me give you a few examples. First of all, we're going to look at the vowel sounds. Now, I would like you to open your mouth vertically and take 3 fingers and put them inside like this. This gives you an idea of exactly the movement that you would be expected to make when you will be pronouncing the following sentences. Okay, so this part of your mouth will be coming down. Okay, so the word down is not down, it's down. Okay, and that gives you the correct pronunciation. If you imagine James Bond, he didn't say my name is Bond, he said my name is Bond, James Bond. And you can see when I said that my mouth here, Bond, is being pulled down. Now in the beginning, because you are not used to using these muscles, this may hurt a little bit. James Bond. But yet, this is what you will need to do to pronounce the vowels properly. Okay? And this will also correct the sounds. So, let us continue with our examples. So let us begin with the first vowel. Let us look at the vowel I. I, as in I am. I'm not saying I am, I'm saying I am. Now I'm exaggerating a little bit here so you can see my mouth movements. You're not going to go around the UK going I, because people will be very scared of you. However, you must get into the habit of using the bottom part of your mouth in order to sound more authentic. Okay, so the vowel I. My smile is wide. My smile is wide. Okay, the wrong way to say this is my smile is wide, because you can see if you say smile, you're sounding Latino, because they always speak horizontally and you're looking to speak vertically. My smile is wide. My smile is wide. Another example is I cried. I cried. I cried yesterday. You're not going to say I cried. You're going to say I cried. I cried. And if you're in any doubt how to form this bottom part of your mouth, what to do is, first of all, form a circle and then pull it down. I cried. I cried. I smile. Okay, so I hope that gives you an idea with the letter I. I'm too frightened. I'm too frightened. To say I'm too frightened makes you sound like you just got off the plane from Mexico. Okay, so I'm too frightened. So this is the letter I. I am. I. Okay. Next we come to O. And we can think of words like throw. Throw. Throw it slowly into the yellow box. Throw it slowly into the yellow box. And you can see there, I'm always forming the sound here. Throw. Throw it slowly. And I'm not going any more horizontally than here. Throw it slowly. Okay, this part of my mouth beyond here is not moving. Okay, throw it slowly, and I'm still pulling my chin down. And this is what you should be aiming for. So with the letter O, follow the arrows. I see the snow. The snow. Okay. Go and show John. Go and show John. And moving on to another English sound. It is a sound which can be found in the word afraid. It is a Y or a I. For example, to go away. To go away. And I am afraid. Now you see a big difference here between I am afraid and I am afraid. I am afraid. Oh, that's wrong. It's I am afraid. This is why English people always look miserable, okay? It's why we look like we're not smiling. It's because of the way we use the language. Well, I hope that gives you a very basic introduction to some of our vowels. And as these days go on, I'll be making more short clips for you to follow. Okay? So, I wish you well, and thank you. Goodbye.